Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bearcats. And they've been playing football here since 1902, and the fans are ready to see their team take the field. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on
Let's do it.
Charged after a much-needed
rivalry game. Oh, they scored already?
On first down, here comes this offense. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And
what
they
up,
try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road?
Get open.
If you're not careful, you might find out. The spot fires one high and deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
What's up?
The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
I'll go get it.
One deep down the
I've been
right
chilling,
side.
man. I've been chilling and working.
Right inside the 10. Touchdown, UCF.
Touchdown.
Malik
Will.
That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter.
Oh, bro.
I feel like they've got some matchups.
Ben, what's good, bro?
Winning one-on-one. You saw a great example.
How you been doing, man? You know, I got to finish up my last franchise before it's time for the new game.
On the field, ready to go to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute.
What?
Across his body, and it's intercepted.
That's fake. Ain't we losing?
First down for this offense.
All right, TKR.
Quarterback will audible. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Go get it, TK.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Oh, you dropped it, TK, like a bomb.
Slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Avoid Ben.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Dang, man. Oh, he did a dynasty?
On fourth down, they'll throw for it.
Malik Wilson.
Plenty for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. The Knights will have it first and 10.
How was it, Ben?
From the gun to give, looking for room.
Dang, I can't run the football at all today.
From a senior, don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
TKR, I need you to get open, TKR.
He's looking to throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket.
Good catch, TKR.
They are on the move down to the 32.
Don't be bummy young, man.
Another first down. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Going to the ground. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Third down conversion
out of bounds.
A huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Oh yeah, I might have to watch that.
Here comes the offense on first down.
You got a PlayStation, man?
They'll open the second half on the ground. Spins away from the defender.
Oh yeah, Gil.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard
Good,
line.
you need to be more
That's
realistic.
the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Wide
TKR.
open downfield.
What did we clutch,
And
brother?
he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Yeah.
Lining up from the 34 on first
Yeah.
down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout.
TKR. Go to
And he's
receiver.
brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Knights are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snags it.
What's that?
And he will score. Touchdown, Knights.
It's
This
Lee
receiver's
Wilson
on fire.
time.
He's got all the skills
Touchdown.
that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Jesse looking
Oh,
to take it down the field.
Ben, what
for
makes it more
back-to-back
realistic,
touchdowns.
like, besides
It's really
recruiting and
important for them
stuff?
moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You
There's
stack
that big
another
Bill,
drive
Gabe.
on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And they got him.
Oh,
They'll
Big
get
Bill,
him
you
down
not
to
want to
the
block.
That's
TKR,
the
why is
last
Big Bill
thing
not
you want
blocking,
in
man?
offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Throws to the wideout. Ball in the air, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's so nice.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Give to the running back. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some...
Oh, get it,
Throws toward the
Gabe.
end zone.
Touchdown, Gabe.
UCF. They take the lead with the 6.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the
That's
air,
going to be
keep
interesting
it
to
away
see.
from the safety. He
Like,
does just
Alabama
that.
can't have
Receiver
two
comes
5-star
down with the
QBs
catch.
just
Nice pitch, nice catch.
sitting
touchdown.
around. Hey, good catch, Gabe. We need that. Man, we about 1 point.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on
It's
first down,
a,
2nd and 3.
Injuries and the wear and tear are the same.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Come to the line at the 42, facing
I gotta
a
go watch
third and
this
short.
video.
They'll try to pick up the first
Okay,
through the
Malik.
air. Got it in stride at the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Knights.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing
Good
his...
catch, Malik.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Timeout called there by the defense,
Also
desperate
pretty
to
good.
get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
That's gonna be interesting.
You already have the lead. Scoring is always good.
So they gain muscle?
And it will be your friend. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and
Man,
goal.
my right leg's hurt. But I want my...
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown!
Ta-da!
That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
You know, late in the
So,
games, offenses
you see how like I create like players from like people that watch me and we play on the team. So that means they'll transfer on me.
Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Even if they get in playing time, they gonna transfer on me. Oh dang!
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by
Way to
the
get a win.
team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now...
Way to get a win, TKR and Gabe.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palm.
Way to get a win. Coach Chris P. Bacon has to come over to the new game and coach us. Dang. So y'all gonna transfer me on me to take TKR? That's crazy. Y'all gonna do me like that? Y'all gonna lead the squad? Dang, so y'all gonna be wanting NIL money like that? Man, y'all better not leave me like that. It's been a long time. But I ain't play SPFR forever. Dang, we always playing on the dang road. Can we get a home game? Ooh, these away alternates of fire. Hold on, we might have to pull up those.
Welcome to Waco, Texas, home of the Baylor Bears and McLean Stadium. Boats lining the brasses as the Baylor line is ready to welcome the Bears onto the field. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you.
Well, hey, send me a video of that, Gabe. I want to see.
Offense set on first down.
Come on, Gabe, trying to run the football.
Leaves it with the back.
Ooh, get off me.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's second
Get
and
open,
5.
Gabe, and TKR. I need you to get open, man.
He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Gabe is bummy gun.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Fires to the wideout.
Dang, TKR got cracked.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Back. I tried to tell him, but he just doesn't believe it.
Pick up on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly complete.
TKR.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Knights are on the move. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw.
TKR.
Looks it in, it's complete. He
Yeah,
goes out
coming
of
back.
bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Knights try
Man, I
to
miss
cash
college.
it in
They
on
need to bring
first
college
and goal.
baseball back, too.
They go right back to it. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Makes the grab on the left.
TKR, touchdown.
Touchdown Knights! What a catch and run for 6. Let me tell you, that opening script was a masterpiece. Send that baby to Hollywood, and it's a blockbuster.
I think so. And A-listers all over the field for
Let's
this offense.
go. Way to score that touchdown, TKR. Dang, our defense don't want to stop a sheet of paper.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Nah, yeah,
Leads it with the running back.
I think both of them need to make college
And with that
basketball.
stop, we are headed
Like,
toward the end of the first
Because
quarter.
the college basketball
That's the
games
end
back
of
in the
quarter,
game,
UCF has
used to
the
be,
lead.
back in the day,
One
used to be
period in
fire.
books, let's take a look at the stats.
I don't think 2K can make a good basketball game.
They are lined up and ready to go. And get
College
things started
baseball
here
used
in
to
the
be
second.
so fun. On
Starts with a
PS2,
running game on first down. Now here they
MVP
come
baseball
again.
07.
He'll run
or
it
02.
again. And he surges
I used to go to
up the
Texas and go out there and hit
36-yard line,
dingers.
and they'll move the chains. And now on first down after converting with the run. Use
Gabe,
the
get
play
open.
fake, now to throw. Lofts one high and deep.
Oh, you got to catch that, Gabe.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge could have squeezed it.
You know, Gabe don't want to catch the football here. You wonder why you don't get no NIL money like TKR does.
Getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45.
Bro, that would be crazy.
To the ground to try to move the chain.
But I think GGS is going to come out before that. Because I think they said college basketball not going to come out until like 2028.
Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50,
you know, Gabe never wants to get open.
Football. Nice job on that play.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10.
Go get it, Gabe. Oh, you dropped it.
This is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They line up, and it is
Gabe, you got me
a
going.
long way to the sticks from here. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? From the gun, running back gets to give. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pressure coming. He's got it.
TKR.
No problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. It's complete.
There you
and
go.
He will score. Touchdown, UCF. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's
yeah.
to be like.
They're gonna be crashing every 5 seconds.
Drain the clock. No hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players...
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's the handoff. Pulls his way forward. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Knights will kick it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be... Solid effort on that return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in the third and long
James
situations
Vega.
because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got
I'm sorry, bro.
guys
You
with
want to
their
play
eyes on you,
defense
so the
more?
QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Comes out throwing on first down. Using his legs to buy some time.
Man, hell
And
no.
the ball is intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now they'll run the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Let's see what he's going to do.
To throw, it's Vega. Unloads to the wide.
Oh, I was right
Got his man
there.
to the left. And he almost ran away from
Whoa,
everybody
look,
on that
I was
one. A
right
huge
there.
pickup on
Oh,
that play.
wow.
The Bears are flying down the field. The inside handoff. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Man, we looked.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Slams ahead. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Trying to pound it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but...
Touchdown, Baylor! And that one will give them the lead.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he made that extra point. The wet
And
turf,
we
no
losing.
problem at all. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
GKR, I need you the ball.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
Dang, you ain't gonna block?
One good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offensive line.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Good catch, James.
Offensively, taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
Yeah, we got cracked.
All the way down to the 5-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Makes his connection.
Catch,
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. As they come to the line, they've moved, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Oh, man.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin? Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field.
All right, what we going to do, TKR? We're going to make a stop.
Had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone.
Nowhere.
The experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got a man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. Coverage team able to put a stop to
gotta stop,
at the 42-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, you kidding me?
How
you gotta be kidding me?
Defense gets the ball back for its own.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys in my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell.
Oh, brother.
Did not make a good throw.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll try the right side. And the defense.
I read that.
No pickup at all on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bears line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the Big Mounts carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll leave it with the lone back. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Solid pickup.
Your 4s up, everybody.
Down at 2nd and 6. It's complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And a deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
I
TKR.
think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Oh, get off me. I'm Gil.
Up to 83 yards.
I'm running hard out here.
Just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. The Knights with the 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down, and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
Shot trying. Look, we just play bad. I just play bad football,
Yes,
man.
please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Vega. It's complete on the right side. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Wow.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Bears will hustle for the line. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
They'll make the stop at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. As they come to the line on 2nd down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Returns like that are why you don't. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's taking a deep shot.
Lead.
Makes the grab inside.
Let's go, man.
Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10.
Gabe, it's coming to you, bro.
He's going to pass. He'll take a shot. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Whoa!
Such a fine line when you're trailing.
He lost.
You need to make plays.
Wow.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
That hurt my feelings, man. Wow. Oh man, we really lost that, bro. We shouldn't be losing these dummies. We ain't got no good defense. But it's on our offense. We play bad football. We playing. Finally get to play at home. Oh, we playing in need. Boy, so clean.
The bounce house, and it's easy to see why they call it that. Home of the Knights of UCF. What do you think about that? And this crowd is ready for a big one. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
All right, man. What we gonna do, TKR? Are we gonna bounce back or what?
Line gets set, first down. The give to the lone running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Immediately fires to the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance, even if it's...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He leaves it with his back.
Oh, good block.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Fires into the end zone.
TKR.
And he's got it. Touchdown, UCF.
And what did I start with this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
That's what I'm talking about, TK.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work.
Hold on, that's single coverage. Hey, Gabe, go get this.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. On second down, he'll fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. The expressway is wide open. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy because of his frame. Bro, not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some tools. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck, trying to drag him to the ground.
Now they got Grant.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. He makes a grab.
No TKR, man.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
Get off of him, TKR.
That's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game. He can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your
offense. There you go, Gabe.
He's got it. They make the stop, but the sweet roll catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. It's a draw. At the 40, there he goes. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Yeah, give Tavares
a lift. Moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Got his man on the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man down.
TKR.
Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the red zone, looking for a man. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Zings it complete to the right. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Quick pass on the jet motion. Into the hallelujah land. UCF! No midseason concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense...
And he intercepts it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Hey, Tyler, you just don't interception. Give him a check.
The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. Using his feet to buy time. It's caught downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Knights.
Malik Will.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened. Because that was absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Looking to go up top on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Now 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Runs for the tackle. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. A 3rd and long coming up here. Run the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge... He could have held on. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice.
He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it inside the 30. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, UCF! And the stomping has commenced.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration.
Yeah,
defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 7 over Ohio State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls.
Let's see what they come up with on 2nd and 9 from the 30. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the time.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's got great speed. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Game. Touchdown, Gabe. Talk your large blue. Talk your large blue.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. They're already up early. You got a short field. Take advantage of it, too. Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Hey, Bobby gun. Look at that throw by Tyler. To Gabe. Yeah. What a catch.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That's the kind. First down here for the offense. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. At the 35, he's loose. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
I'll take that.
Coverage, and he picked it off.
I'll take that.
Interception and the turnover. This defense
I'm
has set its offense up for business.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Add them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense...
Well, we finish this game You gotta beat her. Them boys was bum again.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's see what the stats were. Garrett had 2. Gabe had 1. Malik had 2 touchdowns. Man, we bounced back after that tough loss. We're still a championship contender. All right, it's gonna be the last one, fellas.
Welcome to Provo, Utah, Lavelle Edwards Stadium at altitude. Altitude that's been piloted by the likes of Young, McMahon, and Detmer, and home to the BYU Cougars. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you. First down here for the offense.
We playing in Utah right now.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to go up top.
Gabe Moore.
Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. And
Good
they
catch,
were
Gabe.
looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Explosive plays are great, but you got to finish the deal. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, UCF! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about it all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing is another thing. Great start for the offense.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Ooh, ref.
He'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what...
Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knights.
Lee Will.
That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And if he did, it would be his 10th stolen base.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man quickly. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got an open man. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, he was licking his chops. As soon as he saw blitz, he knew some guy was trying to cover him man-to-man. Ain't going to happen. With his skill set, he's one of the best in the country.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball is picked off. And the senior just took that one out.
Oh, boy, I'm going to be throwing picks.
The offense lining up for a 1st
try
down
to force
play.
that to UTKR.
Power football with the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that pass is intercepted. Just a short return. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After picking up this 1st down on the ground, let's see what they do. Looking to move it through the air. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the 1st half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert.
All right,
this
TK, get open.
On 3rd down, going up top. Complete in the middle. ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Knights are on the move. They'll give it to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. He finds his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Knights
tough, boy.
will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw.
Oh.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good.
What's he getting? That's what he chip drill.
First down for the offense. Quarterback checking the play. He'll start this drive firing. He's got it at the 20. Right down the gut of the field. Offense getting set for first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Knights moving quickly to the line. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Firing to the right, complete. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. He makes a catch.
I'm only will in the passer number 3.
Touchdown, UCF! And the pummeling has started. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been...
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off-play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. One final play before the end of the quarter. The give. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period.
Put your 4s up. Put your 4s.
Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. He'll keep it himself. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the tailback. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And it's just simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Looking to throw on second down. And it'll be
They
incomplete.
are?
This defense is physical in pass deep. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's going to throw deep right side.
Go get
He's
Gabe.
got it inside the 15.
Go get it, Gabe.
Touchdown Knights. And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
On first down, here comes this offense. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Trying to get to it. He'll pull it down. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to the running game. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Dang. Let's go ahead.
And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great game.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Skips away from pressure. Touchdown, UCF! And the route is on. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
So they said, excuse me. It says apparently the new college basketball game that's coming out in 2028 will be releasing every other year instead of a yearly cycle, hoping that method means more features and a polish for the game.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had
way to ball out, Gabe and
more
TKR.
physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's see what the stats was looking like. 6 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. I think Gia was running the football. Okay, Gia. TKR had a touchdown. James had 2. Malik had 2. Gabe had 1. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'm about to get off. I appreciate y'all tuning in to my streams today. It was Gib. It's about to be out of here, man. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's week and have a good day tomorrow. And keep being elite. I'll see y'all later. Shout out to TKR, Big Bahuma Bill. Big Bahuma Bill.